It's late 2019, you're searching on your school computer for Fortnite, and a random game website just suggested a game called 1v1.LOL, and it looks almost identical to Fortnite. You and your friends load up, not knowing you're about to experience one of the greatest Fortnite spin-offs ever. 4 years later, the game seemed to have so much potential as now a pay-to-win game with one of the lowest player counts ever, having such a massive fall-off. This is the story of 1v1.LOL. With the release of Fortnite in July of 2017, Fortnite would instantly take off, becoming a massive success and instantly rising to the top of the charts for the most played game. After 7 months, Fortnite was still actively gaining popularity and rising to the top. Lior Alterman, a video game creator from Israel, decided to try to create something similar. In February of 2018, Lior used Steam to make a game called JustBuild.LOL, which was a pretty choppy made offline building game similar to Fortnite on a mountainy terrain using a robot character with 3 main builds: a wall, a floor, and stairs. The game gained popularity pretty quickly with streamers such as Tfue playing the game to thousands of people, and later on in April, Lior released a new update with 5 guns and a pickaxe, also updating the robot to look cleaner with an orange and black look. He eventually created his own website for the game, so instead of hosting it on game websites, he officially launched JustBuild.LOL as its own website. He released updates on the game pretty frequently, even teasing a multiplayer version in a now deleted video on the 1v1.LOL channel. Lior also worked on a 2D multiplayer Fortnite type game called Jungle.LOL, promoting it on JustBuild as well as game sites, once again, and it was pretty popular and fun to play. But in December of 2019, Lior released the now infamous 1v1.LOL to the public on its own website. Now, the game was pretty basic, with just a few buttons on the homepage as well as a very basic gameplay with 2 robots, red and blue, fighting it out for the victory. The game was doing pretty well, and then near the end of 2019, Lior paid a Strucid YouTuber called Westrum to try out the game, and that video gained huge popularity, gaining over 190,000 views. It consisted of the 1v1 aspect, which paired you up against a random player, and a party mode where you can join and play around with your friends. After its fast rise, in January of 2020, Lior released a new update to the game, including a Battle Royale mode and a 1v1 competitive mode, as well as having a leaderboard for the top players. Some of the top players consisted of Serve, Camp, Raptrap, Shu, CapGG, Kyle TTV, and many others. 1v1.LOL would slowly push out more updates, adding new things to the game, making it even better and more fun. In May of 2020, 1v1.LOL released mobile support, gaining even more traction than before. And then, 2 months later, they finally released beta skins that were more of a marshmallow design rather than the OG robot, but they still looked pretty good, and they were actually good for the design as well. When they release other skins, it's going to be better for male and female design compared to the robot, which is going to have to be changed up quite a lot. A year later, in May of 2021, 1v1.LOL released a lobby UI with huge updates, also releasing another game, Just Fall LOL, a spin-off of Fall Guys. It seems that Lior was mainly focused on making ripoffs of huge games, but the difference between him and everyone else is his games are actually greatly made. They're not put together quickly to try to get the bag like Build Now, GG, or Strucid. They're actually a lot of time is put into the game, and he would really work on these games to make it the best for the community. But of course, like everything I talk about on this channel, it had its fall. 1v1.LOL released multiple battle passes and OG skins, but then they slowly started selling the battle pass skins for LOL coins as well as the OG skins that they promised to keep OG. It was now hard to say that you were OG or you played a while ago because anyone could have had your skin. Plus, the skins were cheaper now in the item shop than they were when you got the battle pass. Now, thankfully, 1v1.LOL did eventually listen to the community, and the newer Battle Pass skins never got released to the item shop or a free daily spin like the other ones, so you could finally grind again and not just spend money to get certain skins. Also around this time, everyone is going back to Fortnite or switching to completely different games, which took a big hit on 1v1.LOL's player count, but Lior still tried his best to release new things that the community asked for to keep the count good. 1v1.LOL was still a huge hit on YouTube, with montages having millions of views and YouTubers actually becoming purely popular off of this game. Also, with YouTubers like Rift, Clicks, Dante Gaming, Stable Ronaldo, Brux, and mobile YouTubers that were on the rise like Dr. Kai, Yuki, Elon, showing just how popular and good some of the best players were, also giving 1v1.LOL more attention. 1v1.LOL finally released on Steam, giving people a better play experience just in case their browser was capped at 60 FPS or in case their browser was laggy, like mine was. Bro, hold up. What is this? Nah, hold on. Oh, nah. Bro, what? Hold up. Bro, no. But then 1v1.LOL decided to make a detrimental mistake that costed them their entire fan base, completely removing skins and other items from the game, switching to heroes. I think this is the time where Leo realized that this was a huge mistake, but instead of switching back to skins, he decided to pay massive YouTubers and streamers to play his game. He paid Kai Cenat, Asian Jeff, Unspeakable, Laserbeam, and others to promote the game. But even with millions and millions of people seeing this game from their favorite content creators, the player count still never reached another peak like it once did. Everyone was so upset that skins were gone that everyone just completely gave up and went back to Fortnite or went to play other games. Another big problem with 1v1.LOL now is that all the skins are pay to win. Sure, you have some heroes that can do great things, but a lot of the skins that do like actual things that can win you battles, you have to pay money for. You can't get those for free by grinding. So with the player base lowering like crazy, 1v1.LOL tried to have another peak, releasing heroes of top YouTubers but completely failed. It seemed that Leor finally listened to his community about the biggest request 3 years later when he finally released pickaxes to the game, doing a collaboration with Bugha. But it was way too late for that now. Everyone asked for pickaxes in 2021, not 2024. Nobody really cares about the updates anymore. Plus, most people who used to turn to 1v1.LOL when Fortnite was down turned to other things like OG projects, which I made a video about, go check that out after this, or playing other games. 1v1.LOL really hit rock bottom, all because of one huge mistake. Leor seemed to now prioritize on the money, not the players. I know everyone's gonna say, oh, well, of course he focused on money, he wouldn't do it for free. He was for sure making well more than enough beforehand, and he seems to just have fallen into greed like many other game developers. And I personally believe 1v1.LOL made more money back in the day than it does now. Because of course, you have to buy more stuff now, but he has to pay all these creators big money, because I know Kai Cenat didn't take that game just for easy money. He probably had to pay him thousands, if not tens of thousands, to play the game. So I know he's taking big losses from this. But sadly, it doesn't seem that Leor is going to listen to the community at all about this, seeming to have completely ignored any request for the old 1v1.LOL back. And like most games that get greedy, the falloff will eventually be too severe and 1v1.LOL will shut down for good. And that is the story of 1v1.LOL, a massive Fortnite ripoff that sold its player base and popularity for the money. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and if I made any mistakes or if you want to say anything, comment down below. I love y'all, and I hope y'all stay safe. See ya.